Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the Abundance Aura channel. I want to discuss with you a message that I entitled Unlocking Your Spiritual Potential. My dear friend, within you at this very moment lies a spiritual power so magnificent, so limitless, that if you could fully comprehend its scope, you would never again entertain a single thought of lack, limitation, or defeat. You are not merely a human being having occasional spiritual experiences. You are a spiritual being, temporarily expressing through human form, with access to the infinite creativity and wisdom of divine mind itself. The great tragedy of human existence is not that we lack spiritual potential, but that we have forgotten who we truly are. We have allowed ourselves to become hypnotized by the appearance of limitation, mesmerized by the shadows on the wall of Plato's cave, when all the while the brilliant light of truth has been shining within us, waiting to be acknowledged and released, the key to spiritual awakening. The first and most crucial step in unlocking your spiritual potential is to understand this fundamental truth. Your thoughts are creative. Every thought you think is a prayer, whether conscious or unconscious, whether constructive or destructive. Your mind is not merely a passive observer of reality. It is the very instrument through which divine intelligence expresses itself in your experience. When Jesus said, "As a man thinketh, so is he," he was revealing the most practical spiritual law in the universe, the law of mental causation. Your outer world is nothing more than the reflection of your inner world of thought and feeling. Change your thinking, and you must inevitably change your experience. But here is where most people stumble. They try to change their outer conditions while leaving their inner conditions untouched. They pray for prosperity while harboring thoughts of lack. They seek health while dwelling on disease. They desire love while cultivating criticism and resentment. This is like trying to change your reflection in a mirror while leaving yourself unchanged. It simply cannot be done. The practice of spiritual treatment. To unlock your full spiritual potential, you must learn the art of spiritual treatment, the conscious direction of your thought toward truth. This is not mere positive thinking, though positive thinking is certainly better than negative thinking. This is the recognition that behind all appearances, there is only one power, one presence, one intelligence, and that power is God, the good, expressing perfectly in and through you right now. When you find yourself facing any challenge, whether it be financial difficulty, relationship problems, health concerns, or any other seeming limitation, your work is not to fight the condition, but to treat your own consciousness. You do not treat the problem. You treat your thinking about the problem. Begin each treatment by getting quiet and acknowledging the truth. God is all there is. There is no power opposed to God. There is no presence other than the divine presence. In this presence, there can be no lack, no limitation, no disease, no discord of any kind. This presence is your true self, your real being, your spiritual identity. Then declare with quiet confidence, "I am one with this perfect life. I am one with this infinite intelligence. I am one with this boundless love. As I align my thinking with truth, my experience must conform to the divine pattern of perfection that is my spiritual birthright." The dissolving power of forgiveness. One of the greatest barriers to spiritual unfoldment is the accumulation of resentment, criticism, and condemnation that we carry in our consciousness. These negative emotions are like clouds that block the sun. They do not destroy the light, but they prevent us from experiencing its warmth and illumination. Forgiveness is not something you do for others. It is something you do for yourself. When you forgive, you release the mental poison that has been limiting your spiritual expression. You clear the channel through which divine love can flow into your experience. True forgiveness does not mean condoning wrong behavior or becoming a doormat. It means recognizing that behind every human action, no matter how misguided, there is a soul seeking love, seeking recognition, seeking God. When you can see past the human personality to the divine self that lies beneath, condemnation becomes impossible and compassion flows naturally. Make it your daily practice to forgive everyone and everything that has ever hurt or disappointed you. Forgive your parents for their mistakes. Forgive your former partners for their shortcomings. Forgive your enemies for their attacks. Forgive yourself for your past errors. As you do this work consistently, you will find that your entire consciousness begins to lighten and your spiritual potential begins to unfold like a flower opening to the sun. Living from your spiritual center. Your full spiritual potential cannot be unlocked through weekend workshops or occasional meditation sessions. It requires a fundamental shift in your identity, from seeing yourself as a limited human being to recognizing yourself as an unlimited spiritual being. This shift must become the foundation of your daily life. Throughout each day, remind yourself of your true nature. When you wake in the morning, acknowledge that you are awakening not just from sleep, but to the infinite possibilities that Divine Mind has prepared for you. When you face challenges during the day, remember that you are not a victim of circumstances, but a co-creator with God, able to transform any situation through the right use of your mind. When you interact with others, see past their human personalities to the divine self that is their true identity. When you engage in work, recognize that you are not merely earning a living, but expressing the creativity and intelligence of God through your unique gifts and talents. This is not about pretending that the human experience doesn't exist, but about seeing it from the perspective of truth. From this higher viewpoint, every challenge becomes an opportunity for spiritual growth. Every relationship becomes a chance to express divine love, and every moment becomes a fresh opportunity to demonstrate the power of spirit in practical ways. Your time is now. The spiritual potential within you is not some distant possibility to be achieved after years of study or practice. It is your present reality, available to you right here, right now. You do not need to earn it, deserve it, or qualify for it. It is your divine inheritance, as natural to you as breathing. The only question is whether you will claim it. Will you continue to identify with limitation, or will you step into the recognition of your unlimited spiritual nature? Will you continue to be hypnotized by appearance, or will you awaken to the truth of your being? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Your full spiritual potential awaits your recognition, your acceptance, your expression. As you align your thoughts with truth, as you practice forgiveness daily, as you live from your spiritual center, you will find that the life you have always dreamed of is not some future possibility. It is your present opportunity. Type, "Where are you watching the video from?" in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel in order to get more inspirational video like this. God has never created anything less than perfect. You are that perfection, expressing in unique and wonderful ways. Claim it, live it, demonstrate it, and watch as your world transforms to reflect the magnificent spiritual reality that you truly are. Take a moment now to sit quietly and feel the truth of these words resonating in your heart. Your spiritual awakening begins with this recognition. You are not seeking God. God is seeking expression through you. You are not trying to become spiritual. You are discovering the spiritual being you have always been. The truth will set you free, but first it must be applied. Emmett Fox.